さあ始めよう僕らの未来を勝ち取るために
Alright, hello, and welcome to Superhuman Samurai Syber Pod. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
And I'm David.
And this is episode 9 of the second season of our SSSS.Dynazenon sideshow, in which we go episode by episode through the sleeper anime hit of 2021.
I don't think it was well, this is the first season of Dynazenon, which is sort of the second season of Gridman. But Gridman wasn't really a sleeper hit. It
was it like an
was not possibly the biggest hit of the year it came out.
But it was I guess popular enough to spawn a pseudo sequel.
Yes, and it was popular enough in the English speaking that people who do not watch tokusatsu or had ever heard of Gridman were watching it.
Like me.
Yeah,
yes.
Or me.
Well, admittedly, I was forcing you to watch it, but yes.
And,
but beyond that...
I would have watched it anyway.
I did catch a couple episodes of Superhuman Samurai Syber Squad back in the day.
Yes.
Anyway, this
is...
is
a wee lad.
Yeah,
I'm sad that it's disappeared from Pluto again.
So this is episode 9, first aired May 28th, 2021. What are these overlapping emotions?
Feels. They're having too many feels.
And we open with some feels, as Chise is having some weird dreams about being in like an empty school.
I would like to say that as the opening credits were playing, in my notes I scribbled down, "Need Chise development, please."
Well, good news.
Yes. Good timing.
I think it's just like a symbolic expression of like her past, like it's just a flashback, but in dream logic.
And have we seen that she has a forearm tattoo before?
No, we have not. We've commented on she's always wearing the something on her arm.
Oh yeah.
And like the episode where they were swimming, we hypothesized that maybe she was a cutter. But having a tattoo, yeah, that's a more reasonable reason. Because tattoos in Japan, although why the hell, how would she get a tattoo in Japan if she's a child?
I did.
Unless she lived in a foreign place, but even then, like, how would a child get a tattoo? But
because I personally read too much into everything to do with all of this, I personally wonder if that was a metaphor.
Possibly, we might find out, but like the entire concept of it's a tattoo, it's a mark on her skin, which she cannot go into onsens if she has a tattoo.
Right, there's more of a social stigma against tattoos in Japan. Is that still? I mean, it's not as much of a thing, I assume.
It is lesser because there was a law or something about not letting you into some establishments or any establishments with a tattoo or something. Like some of the rules have been lessened, but like. Most onsens you go to, you still cannot go in with the tattoo. Okay. There are ones where you can go, yes, that they've... Because tourists...
Yeah, I assume it's, a thing with tourists these days.
Yeah.
You have to have an onsen somewhere where tourists can go, and Americans, at least, have tattoos.
Yes. Americans are pretty into tattoos.
Because it's mostly, like, trailing back to, like Yakuza have them. Ooh, criminals! But it goes back even further, like... I think even into like the Edo period or something, like they would tattoo prisoners.
Oh.
That's where the stigma started, and then just Yakuza got them. And
in the 1800s, it was and probably earlier than that, it was very much associated with sailors, and especially sailors who had been to like, the South Sea, and
yeah, there is like. The foreign, the outsider thing, like in Hokkaido, I knew the local natives of the area who aren't quite Japanese, but they're still in Japan, so whatever. But they're excluded because they have tattoos.
That's where the new Pokemon stuff is inspired by.
Yes. I was excited about that game until I found out, like, you just spend most of your time just throwing Pokeballs at things, and it's just weird. But I was excited. I like Hokkaido. It's pretty. There's snow.
It's a Pokemon game. You throw balls at things.
So yes, her glued. She's just drawing butterflies on her desk. She's an outsider, and the tattoo might be a literal tattoo, or it might be a symbol of her being marked in a way. Because we haven't seen her take it off outside of that dream sequence. Take off like the sock or whatever she always wears. Outside of that, well, she did take it off when the swimming episode, but we didn't see that because it was off screen. It was just the other girl looking at her. It's like whatever. So.
I'm going to maintain that it's a metaphor for cutting.
Possibly. We don't know.
Or I guess it could be to cover it up.
Yes.
Scarification.
Entirely possible.
Oh, that's possible too. Actually,
anyway,
do we know what happened to her parents?
I don't believe so.
Because it's definitely
we see her room. I'm guessing. I'm assuming she still has parents, considering how huge her room is, and she has a grand piano.
Yes.
That's a good point, because I was just thinking of, even in examples of anime, like Mommy from Madoka Magica, her parents were killed in a car accident in which she was also going to be killed, except she was, I'm going to say air quotes, saved. And that, it could be, if she has scarring on her arm, it could be due to an accident that is, part of this backstory. But no, maybe her parents are fine and they're just okay with her hanging out with her extremely sketchy cousin.
Or they're just rich and absent. The usual anime solution.
I was going to say, that seems to be a thing with anime parents.
Well, the absent bit is a very common thing, like stay-at-home mom, and the dad has a job where he's barely ever home. Mm-hmm. Or he ends up getting transferred to a different town and has to work there while the family stays in one place. It's like,
saves you on voice actors and character models.
Yes.
And it's also less of an excuse, you don't have to come up with an excuse as to why, they're always having to duck out to fight monsters and such.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's more of a thing in Japan, so it crops up in anime, and it's a weirder thing when it happens in Western animation. Characters don't seem to have parents. Like Ed, and Eddie. It's like an entire gag that we never see in adult.
You know who had a robust home life was Sailor Moon.
Oh yeah, parents and stuff. Yeah, some things do that, but
maybe if adults show up in this, they should just make like the noises that adults in Peanuts make.
Well, we do technically see adult. We've seen Yume's parents, or
yes, we have.
Yeah, I think both.
Allowing, we saw Yomogi's parents allowing Galma to just go into his room.
Oh,
he was sick.
Yeah. Well, his mom and stepdad, or no, just a boyfriend who was dating his mom, I think.
Giving him food.
Yeah, he had a lot of money that he gave away.
Galma is the best.
Superhuman samurai. Superhuman samurai. They're gonna amp it up. Kick some gigabutt. They're gonna rip it up. A hero always makes the cut.
Anyway,
so she wakes up and it looks like somebody's been messing around with pin particles in her room.
Yes. Everything is all weird and things are not the sizes they're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. And it turns out there's a tiny robotic dragon in here. Apparently it grew from that weird pearl thing that she's been carrying around for a few episodes.
Yes.
Yeah, it looked like a ball, and then it looked like popcorn, and then it built wireframe, and now it's built a metal body.
This is much less sinister than anything I had in mind for that little seed.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
No,
it's nice.
It ends up looking like something from, I don't know, Brave series.
It looks extremely toyetic.
Yes.
Yes. Well, yes.
It made me think of Armada Laserbeak.
Yes, I actually have that in my notes, too.
But it doesn't transform into a camera, but
no.
Yes.
But it is shiny, shiny gold.
And it does listen to her commands.
Yeah.
She has a new toyetic best friend.
She's got her own Lockheed.
Yes. Maybe her parents got killed in a horrible accident that left her arms scarred up, and now she's staying with some, like, rich uncle and aunt who don't actually care about whether she's going and spending all of her time with her slacker other relative.
So she's staying with her cousin's parents?
Well, it could be
he's in a tiny apartment?
It could be a different aunt and uncle.
Yeah, it could be the whole opposite side of the family.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is her pet now, and she has to come up with a cool name for it, and so she names it Goldblum. Wait, Goldburn.
Yes,
Goldymarg.
That's shit. That's my notes too. Jeff Goldburn.
Which is, it appears, a band in the setting because she looks at a band poster that she has.
I thought she was just a fan of the popular ABC sitcom, The Goldburns.
I don't think this is a reference to a band in some random anime or tokusatsu show, but
it should be.
That's the problem. Like, the wiki for this show is way less comprehensive than it was for Dynazenon.
Aww.
Like, I know there are more references than we're getting, but nobody seems to have noted most of them down. Then again, Goldburn is a very toyetic design. It's probably just, we need something.
She needs a thing. She needs a friend.
Yes.
So yeah,
he's been teased in the opening for a while.
And he definitely, Goldburn definitely looks like his toy is solid gold chrome, and you want to get, like, special gloves to handle it. It's definitely the lucky draw prize.
Oh. So we now cut to school. There is a festival that is coming up. A fireworks festival, specifically.
Yeah.
This is I've got the Uzi Kigauka.
What? Oh crap! I didn't pay attention to what it was. Uzi Kigauka. What?
I mean, I'm sure I'm mangling that. It's the 38th UZUKIGAOKA. I don't know.
What?
I don't know that. That's an actual thing.
Okay.
It looks like the only hits on Google are coming up from this episode.
Oh, okay. So it's a basic. Shit, I guess. Are we in summer? What the fuck month is it in the show?
Well, they're in school, so presumably it's not summer. Although I don't know how school works in Japan.
It could be like break? Late spring.
Yeah, spring. Who knows? But yes, the fireworks. Any chance to have a festival with fireworks and what the fuck would it be called? Sort of like a fair. But with a bunch of stalls and things. Carnival, yes, that's a better word for it. Which, by the time they see it at the end of the episode, is gone. Which seems weird that it's completely cleared out.
I'm just assuming it's a like a totally made up holiday, like the World Unity Festival that they go to in that first Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
Yes, but because it's a made up name, but it's probably a made up name for the made up town.
Yeah, it celebrates wearing a kimono for some reason.
Well, the festival.
That's what you do.
With fireworks.
No, I mean that dress that Kirsten Dunst is wearing in it.
Oh.
A bunch of parade balloons and of course Maisie Gray.
Yes, it's the most important part is having Macy Gray play.
Perfect occasion to be turned into a skeleton by Willem Dafoe.
Never a bad time.
Anyway, so Yomogi not so interested in going to this, but then hey, it turns out that you might want to go, in which case he's very interested.
Well, if she's going.
Mm-hmm. And they even want to invite their new pals from our last season. But they don't have their phone number or anything.
Aww.
So yeah, we cut now to Chise, who has imprisoned this Goldburn in her rolling suitcase.
Yes.
She's trying.
He's like toy size, well, kind of large size. Bigger than I think any toys that were made of him. He's like a foot tall-ish. The toy, I'm guessing, is not that big, or at least the one I've just found.
Well, you see, he can, much like Galvatron, he can be any size he wishes.
Yes.
Because he can shoot a beam that enlarges or enshrinkens objects. And presumably himself as well.
Yeah.
So she's going to, she drops by her cousin and kind of doesn't want to spoil the whole thing before she gets an answer about whether we should kill all kaiju or not. So she decides to drop by Galma, who is once more working the traffic sign racket.
Yes. Just hypothetically,
he may have just kept this sign.
He's definitely he looks like a sign spinner. It's like a sign spinner kind of.
Yeah.
Somebody's going out of business and has everything 20% off. It's tax season in Japan. Ooh, maybe.
In Canada, we always have guys in big maple leaf costumes. That
they have people in Statue of Liberty costumes here.
Yeah.
I think it is tax season in Japan. Because it's earlier there than it is here. Why I know this, don't ask.
I mean, I'm sure tax season has come up in anime at some point. It's like a sports anime, except it's about accountants. You've got like a special accounting move that breaks your arm.
Oh my god, this is definitely a thing that I'm certain must exist, just because there's ridiculous anime about literally everything.
Well, sure, there's one about probably a tax comedy, I would guess, but I don't think full-on sports-style anime.
So he's all, they are kaiju, and if they're threatening, even like that doofy one that we fought in the last episode, we should probably still kill him.
Yeah.
She's like, and she's doesn't literally have the giant comedy sweat bead, but she kind of does.
Oh yeah, that's a thing that's kind of died out in anime. I can't remember the last time I've seen it in a show that wasn't like over-the-top comedy.
A giant comedy sweat bead?
Yeah. Yeah, like that used to be a normal thing in like shonen stuff.
Something that wasn't like Mr. Osumatsu or something.
Yeah, no. Last time I remember was like Ranma way back then. Well, there's probably good stuff since then. But.
Classics.
Yeah.
That's I was going to say that's old enough to vote. That anime is old enough to have kids that can vote.
Yes.
Yes.
That's an anime that I'm kind of surprised hasn't been remade, since remakes are starting to become more of a thing in Japan.
I would think the subject matter might be a potential minefield.
Yes, but it could be more interesting to develop.
I mean, I'm sure you could do it, interestingly.
Yeah.
Doing a Urusei Yatsura.
Yeah, that's another. Well, anything by Rumiko Takahashi, really. But
no, that one is actually getting a remake.
Oh, it is? Oh, goody.
I don't know if it's a remake or a continuation or what, but yes.
They got a sequel
to
Yasha, which I'm kind of surprised. I don't know why there's a sequel to that, but...
Didn't that have some, like, super sketchy shipping stuff?
Yes, I think so. I didn't see any... I saw the character designs and that was about it.
Someone having a child with their adopted daughter or something.
Oh, shit, yes, Deshomaru. Fuck.
Some, like, Woody Allen stuff going on.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
I don't remember if that actually was what happened, but I wouldn't be surprised and I'd be very annoyed.
I'm just going to mention the Tenchi Muyo movie that involved him knocking up everybody, including the Cabot, and drop my mic and walk off.
What? Did they make a movie I forgot about? They must have made more past. Oh no, maybe that was like the last OVA series. The OVA series got weirder and worse as they went on.
I got to see somebody live tweeting that one a couple months ago.
No.
Oh dear.
Anyway,
back to Gridman.
Hypothetically, if there was a friendly kaiju, would we still have to kill it?
Yes, and since she doesn't get a straight answer, she says that she's just going to hold off on this, and she's just going to ride this dragon around.
What? Yeah, she walks away, and it almost instantly grows to, like, bigger than a car.
Yeah, it breaks out of the rolling suitcase and becomes unmanageable. But not in a bad way.
So, they're flying around. She's doing her heavy metal thing. And then she's all, oh, yay, it's my old high school. The place totally sucked. And it is apparently in sync enough with her that it decides, oh, school sucks. Better destroy it.
Yeah, it seems to be very in tune with her mood psychically.
Yes.
Was it high school or was it middle school?
Oh, middle school.
Since she's still in middle school.
Right.
So she's still baby. She's a baby.
Yeah, she was, young, annoyingly so.
Yeah, it's kind of going back to Spider-Man movies. It's kind of like the bit in Far From Home where Peter's trying to get Friday, I think it is, to spy on the text messages and accidentally ends up shooting a missile at the school.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's very much what this is. And then the Goldburn buzzes by the classroom, just missing it, rattling the windows, much like the opening of Gridman from last time.
Yay!
Although it's not threatening a schoolgirl who's trying to destroy the world after she created the world. This is just...
It's like, school is bad. I should attack it. No. You can't just attack everything that's bad, Goldburn. I know you're a baby, but you have to learn these lessons.
But I'm baby.
He is baby. He's the best baby.
And meanwhile, our Kaiju Eugenicists have taken command of a new kaiju. This is apparently Gibbsorg.
Yeah, that's a good made-up kaiju name.
He's kind of like a weird... He kind of looks like a Mega Man villain or something.
Kinda.
He's like a weird robot-y looking guy.
I like its tower sticking up from the back of its neck.
Yeah, the tower's weird. Like it's part of a bridge, but it's a monster, and it's got like arms from an aquatic Gundam enemy. Its color scheme is like a Dead End from Prime Toy Line. Green and orange.
Oh yeah. Also sort of reminded me of Insecticon or Venom. Rather, the deluxe Insecticon.
I can see that.
Wasn't there a Beast Wars character that color too? Like green and yellow and orange.
Green and yellow and orange. Who was that? That does sound familiar, but I can't think of it offhand.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, and it's like got like a toothy maw under its like hat helmet.
Mm-hmm. And apparently it can like distort reality.
Yeah, well, that's what most of them do. It seems to melt things.
Right.
Kind of. Like it melts a tower, and then later it creates effectively quicksand.
So yeah, it's it is specifically I think the leader, the guy with the glasses, who's taking control of this one.
Is this the first time he's taking control of a monster? I can't remember.
I think so. I think he's mostly delegated it to his buddies prior to this.
His subordinates.
So we're back in class, and it is the long-awaited Futaba, the alleged boyfriend of Yume's sister.
Dun dun dun.
I just looked up on the wiki. They do have useful information. It was designed by Ichiro Itano.
Okay, that is
him of the Itano Circus. The Missile Swarm, Macross, and lots of other stuff.
Oh wow, someone old person. Someone old people would have heard of.
He's still around, and he's kind of a nut bar.
Oh.
In an entertaining way,
say in a fun way, or in a...
I remember hearing some weird things about him, but I can't remember exactly. All I remember is a story like how he came up with the Itano Circus in the first place, where a robot shoots off shitloads of missiles and they fly everywhere. He was riding a bicycle with fireworks strapped to it, set him off and started riding, and that's how it happened. Allegedly.
Nice.
So, because it looked cool, he drew that. Anyway, yes, the ex-boyfriend or boyfriend,
alleged
whatever.
boyfriend.
I'm gonna go with alleged boyfriend because it is kind of vague, and also I don't know.
He's kind of vague.
Mean.
He's weird.
He's kind of vague, and it feels there's definitely something up with him.
And,
Yes.
and of course, notably here, we also briefly check in with Yume's pal, Anime Irma.
Yes.
Yes. It seems weird to call someone an ex because the other person died.
Yeah,
Yes. I mean, of course, they may have been exes prior to that,
That is possible.
which is the core of this mystery.
someone he was dating died. That would leave a weird impression, but still, he just seems like he's acting elusive. Yet he shows up to talk to them. It's odd.
Yeah, this guy is enigmatic.
Just like you guys have a guest, and it's like some grown-ass adult is a little sketchy, but...
Also that. So yeah, he's very evasive about the whole thing. He says, that her death was an accident because that's what the police said.
The police said so. You always that just means the police murdered her.
That would be a twist, that's for sure.
Yes. I mean, the police in Japan are very odd in that there's like a 95% conviction rating over there, which is insane.
Yeah, that's pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we really haven't seen a whole lot of the cops in this, which is probably for the best.
Well, you don't really see them in most anime unless it's a comedy about cops.
Unless it's about cops. Unless it's like Dominion Tank Police.
Or unless it's about an international thief and the one cop who's always following him around and not catching him.
Well, again, it's a comedy with cops. It's like it's hard to think of a police officer in the anime that I've seen, except for You're Under Arrest, where they're not a comedy character. Well, there probably is a funny character.
Officer Jenny?
Yes!
Yeah, I guess.
She's an officer.
I mean, to the extent that I think everybody in that is kind of a comedy character.
Yeah,
Lower.
I don't know that counts as being not comedy.
Speaking of giant sweat drops.
Yes.
Anyway, so yeah, they end up having an exchange. Why didn't you do anything to save her? And he said, well, most people would think that. And she speaks for the rest of us when she says, what does that even mean?
Yeah. It like this slow mystery is playing out inch by inch. But this scene is weird. Like, this scene might make sense in a Columbo episode. In here, it's just obtuse.
Well, in a Columbo episode, we already know what the deal was.
That would help. We have no idea what the deal is.
It does also, I mean, like I said, something is clearly up with this guy, so...
Yes.
Yeah, he is being sketchy.
Yeah, it's like either he dumped her before that, or he saw it happen and it fucked him over, or... we don't know. This is... Like, having this confrontation feels wrong here, because it's not a confrontation. He just shows up to say, I got nothing.
And I always, like I said, I said early on, I do feel like at some point this plot needs to be / should be / is going to be converging with the other plot.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of how Gridman worked.
But at Gridman, it made sense. Mm-hmm. Here, it's like, it feels like this should finish up so that the final episodes can happen.
So how many episodes do we have?
3,
like 3?
I think.
This is 9, and I think there are 3 more after
So we've
this.
got 3 episodes to figure out how her sister's death brought kaiju into the world. And I am waiting for it. I am here.
Yeah, it's an odd way to go.
That's what I would do.
Anyway, so
I was writing it.
So speaking of kaiju, it's kaiju fight time.
I don't know why I started singing the victory theme to go kaiju fighting. I think probably because Goldburn's bird form does kind of look like Death's Horse.
I was just thinking that was the Three's Company thing.
No, it was Victory.
They do kind of start the same. Yeah. They change
Would
after
that
a few
show
notes,
better if-
but they start the same.
Okay.
Oh man, that Victory Saber's really giving me in trouble with the Ropers now. He's never going to convince them that he's gay. Anyway, so yeah, it's kaiju fight time. We got Galma and Koyomi, but
Deathsaurus is a kaiju.
this is true.
I mean, his box literally says he's a big bird, but he's a kaiju.
And also Goldburn is very interested in this, and it just takes off without Chise to see what's up.
Yes.
So, so they're there, Grid Knight is there, and finally Yomogi gets there, but Sans Yume, who has stayed behind to sort of, work through stuff.
Yeah,
She
because
says she's okay, but she is not okay.
She's 100% not
No.
okay.
The locations are weird. I think they had the confrontation on the school rooftop, maybe? But then we see her again, and she's on the tower that she was on in, like, the first episode, looking down, which, when we get to it later, it's, like, at night, and it looks a lot like the rooftop that Akane was standing on in, like, the last, or second to last episode of Gridman.
Uh-oh.
Before she got turned into a giant kaiju.
Uh-oh. I mean, maybe they were just reusing backgrounds.
I don't know if it's the same roof, but it's like the same shot composition.
So yeah,
He shows up without Yume, and Galma's like, no, you go back and get her.
Yes.
He's still shipping it, basically. Galma is still shipping those two.
He shoots with missiles.
It's
He
like
shoots him
Galma's
in the
being very
face.
basic, but oh god, yes, he shoots him in the face. Galma's sub shoots him in the face, but yeah.
Also, they are struggling. Poor Galma and what's his face? They're struggling.
Wait, Koyomi? Damn it! The name slipped out of my head.
I know. I need to start.
Yes, Koyomi.
Yeah.
I have notes, but their page is back.
He and Koyome are struggling. It's like really
they're struggling,
sad.
but Grid Knight shows up and does all the work while they're busy.
So,
At least for a while, anyway.
Galma's like, go back and get her, go have feelings and deal with her feelings and make everything better, and then come back here and fight. Have some babies,
especially
too,
since
while you're at it.
When you
it.
well, Galma doesn't know, but when he last saw her, she was crying after learning her sister, it was an accident. It's like, she was emotional and you just left her.
I do like that Galma
show.
shoots him in the face.
Yeah. That was a nice little touch. You gotta have a little bit of humor because of the deepness of she's standing on a roof by an edge where, isn't this the one where her sister died? And contemplating things, it's kind of dark.
It is dark.
Yeah, to quote Third Eye Blind, I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend.
No, never quote Third Eye Blind. having like big heavy feelings while things explode in the background is very 2020 vibes.
And then Chise is the first one that shows up at this rooftop because she was trying to follow a Goldburn to the battle, I guess. And sees her Yume up on the roof, and it's like, "What you doing up there? Let's talk about this. How you feeling?
How you doing?"
Yeah, so it's not going great, and she is pretty clearly in a bad place.
Yeah, but Chise's doing as reasonably well talking to her as can be expected.
Yes.
Yeah, Chise's not screwing things up.
Yes. Unfortunately, Goldburn is there.
No.
So once Yomogi gets there,
Wait, who shows up first? Fuck. Is it Goldburn? Yes, it is Goldburn.
Yes.
And Chise was about to explain, oh, this is the friendly kaiju, and then Yomogi comes running in his dragon robot, body checks Goldburn.
It's like, it's a kaiju, I gotta kill it!
Yes.
Yeah. And then Chise is like, and before that can happen, like, what is it? What causes her to drop the onks? Or does she just slip?
I think she just, she's just too close to the edge. She kind of drops the onks, and so she tries to catch them, ends up falling off.
Very slow motion.
Oh, yes.
And then we go to how soft are robot hands thing from all of our Transformers series.
All the way back in the G1 letters page.
However, Chise, thinking about it, is quicker, and so is Goldburn.
Yes.
Instead of landing in metal hands, Goldburn catches her by her sweater.
Being Burb.
And thankfully we don't get like a Gwen Stacy situation.
That's not the story we're telling today. So it works.
Yes. And so now it's time for everybody to team up.
Yes. Yay! My favorite boy! And then Galma's like, what took you guys so long? It's like, they had to deal with feelings, Galma.
Yes.
They had a lot of emotions to deal with. Settle down. You're the one who insisted the emotions get dealt with before the fighting happens, so...
Yes.
Yes.
And everybody gets there, and then they pull
and
Good Night out of the quicksand that the monster stuck him in. And then there's a...
And the Kaiju Eugenicists cannot control Goldburn.
No, because
he rejects
shortest one, youngest one.
Well, I guess it's like a baby bird after it's imprinted on something that's not its mother.
I mean, he says that he rejected him, so that's Goldburn is good baby.
And who is it asking? Like, should we trust this new kaiju? Is it Knight?
It's probably Knight.
Yes,
he doesn't trust anybody.
Yeah, I think so because I mean, like we could talk about not trusting strange kaiju guy who used to be a strange kaiju.
Guy who technically is a strange kaiju and hangs out with a girl who is a kaiju.
Yeah.
But then...
yes.
Chise is like, believe in the kaiju that believes in me. And that's like, okay. Especially after, like, they're getting blasted by the monster and Goldburn turns into a giant golden shield.
And then everybody combines into a giant turducken of giant robot here,
also,
accompanied by.
I like when they pull Grid Knight out and he says he didn't need help.
Yes, yeah, accompanied by a totally ridiculous theme song.
Yes,
yeah, yes. We have Final Fusion approved.
TFW, you have all the toys.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they did the let's combine all our toys together. The episode we get a new toy.
Yes.
Usually it's got to wait a little.
All the toys.
Yeah, usually there's an intermediate stage. Like, it transformed into a shield, it showed up, we can save it for the next episode. Nope.
Time for all the toys.
Time for the final form.
Super Dragon King Kaiser Grid Knight.
Final Fusion approved.
Over-the-top animation, putting everything into the combination sequence. Thank you.
Yeah, also over-the-top soundtrack.
Yes.
And the posing, like with the head, the dynamic turn in the sky.
Sorry, the toy sounds are mine.
He forms his own giant King Starscream cape.
Yes.
Like it's the same pink color. It's glorious.
So there's an extremely cool and extremely anime sequence here where a bunch of buildings have been levitated and it is hopping from tower to tower in the air.
Yeah, this is some pretty profound property damage at this point.
Oh yeah, no, this city falls.
There's a lot.
There are buildings flying through the air
that are eventually going to fall back down. Yeah, like Gridman seemed to care more about the property damage, which would get reset every day. But you felt the weight of them because you saw people that died and they were gone and rewritten out of history. This show seems to be a little more
loosey-goosey.
It's like, yeah, it's happening, but it's weird that it's falling back on a more tokusatsu trope that we just don't think about the people that die in these buildings that are crushed under monsters.
Look, everyone
Ultraman shot a
evacuated.
monster into it.
Everyone evacuated, it's fine.
Yeah, it's just a contrast after how good Gridman was about the weight of that.
And those weren't even real people, as it turned out.
Well, they were real people, but they weren't real people. It's complicated.
It is.
It's like this. Like, this is a combination of 4 robot parts, 2 kaiju, 7 hearts. There's a lot going on there.
There's a lot going on.
So this thing is totally destroyed by a beam.
Yes.
It just gets wrecked multiple ways. But yes, Koyomi is like sitting on a shoulder. He's the final gun.
Yes.
Yes.
He's an afterthought to this thing.
Since Grid Knight is the main body now, Kiyome gets to be a gun.
Which is how in the original Gridman tokusatsu, like, the dragon converted like that. I think it was a gun. It's been a long time since I've seen that far.
And the Kaiju Eugenicists are pretty bummed because I guess they're running out of kaiju.
Yeah, they did say that. It's like there's a finite number.
They do have a finite number of kaiju.
Which is interesting.
With all the gold chrome and the characters turning into armor for other characters, I had my masterpiece Syber within arm's reach, so that's what all the clicking noises are.
Yeah, it's like, wait, okay, so the kaiju are limited, does that, well, they implied that they're created by the emotions of people, standard thing, the evils of man creates monsters, normal tokusatsu thing. But I guess they're using them up faster than people can create them, or were they all created at a specific point?
I mean, there were those seeds that fell from the sky that Goldburn came from. So maybe they're powered by or formed by human emotions, but they come from those little seeds. Who scattered the seeds? We don't know yet.
So yeah, that is, unfortunately this monster fight has caused them to miss the festival.
I like how they're all excited. They're like, if we hurry up, we can still make it. And then they get there and it's closed. They did not make it.
As they're dramatically standing there in the growing darkness, the fireworks start behind their robot. So yeah, that's the end of the festival.
I like how despite all this happening, they still have fireworks going off.
Yeah. Especially since when we were over with Chise and Yume standing on top of the tower, like we saw giant explosions from the monster battle in the background. Like that seems a little insensitive to shoot off the fireworks after that.
Yeah.
In the same town.
Maybe they're on a timer.
Well, we've already paid for these fireworks.
They bought them, man. They gotta use them. But yes, I really like the timing of them getting all excited about how they can, if they hurry, they can still get there in time, and then womp womp womp.
Yeah.
No.
So they decide they're going to buy their own fireworks, and multiple people in this group should not be given fireworks.
Yeah, most of it. I like how they break off like
Galma.
I know Shiris tells Auntie that's like, we should go buy fireworks, and then Chise does the same to her cousin. It's like, we should go buy fireworks. Their response is the same. Okay.
Sure. They're good kids.
And then
we're having fun with fireworks, and Yume shows up a little belated this time, wearing is this a kimono, or...
was it a kimono or yukata?
Apparently this says yukata.
Okay. Which is, I guess, the more spring one? Area or whatever. Anyway. Pretty dress thing with flowers.
Yes, she is all ready for the festival.
Yes. All dolled up. And we end over this instead of our usual credit sequence over doing the laundry.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's doing the fireworks.
Aww.
Adorable summer fun.
It's all very sweet.
Or spring fun.
So yeah, and that is the episode. This I enjoyed this episode. I like Chise getting stuff to do.
Yes. Good Chise stuff.
Yes.
The slow mystery is still there.
I mean, this almost moves at an infinitesimal amount.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's to the point, it's like something has to happen next episode, but what?
Something big. Like I said, I'm waiting to find out how her sister's death brought all the kaiju here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Link it
or
together.
Or awakened Galma, or whatever.
We need to know more about Galma. That's my next note. More Galma development, please.
Well, we kind of have to because we read the wiki and we know a thing.
Yeah, there is definitely stuff about him coming up.
Okay, then. I did not read this, so I'm still confused.
Well, I don't think either of us intentionally read it. We were just like looking up something. It's like, oh, I didn't want to know that. Well, not that it's that much of a spoiler. It's more, wait, huh?
Yeah.
But we'll get there eventually.
Yeah. So yeah, that does it for us this week.
This
month for Superhuman Samurai Cyber Pod. We'll be back next week with more robots in disguise.
Yes.
Until then, you can find us all over the internet. We are on Twitter, we're on Facebook, and we have a Patreon.
Yes, we are hosted on iaconunderground.net, where we have a Patreon set up to help with hosting and other expenses at patreon.com/iaconunderground.
Yes,
for the month. Go ahead.
And we're coming up on episode 300 of our normal show, which, well, actually
That's
more
right.
than that, because there were some uncounted in-between seasons that I wanted to keep the numbering going through Beast Wars and Beast Machines before we started adding on, so it's actually more than 300 episodes, plus all our Dynazenon episodes, plus all the Patreon. Anyway, episode 300 is coming soon.
The official episode 300.
Yes.
For March, I think we're a little up in the air. It sounds like No Way Home is actually being released digitally at the end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
So we could post the No Way Home episode we did already, or we can get all hyped up for Morbius, which is appropriately scheduled for release on April 1st.
You're just going to get in the theater and they're just going to play a message. Oh, you actually thought we were going to make a Morbius movie starring Jared Leto?
Oh, man.
April Fools, bitches!
Yeah, it's going to be one of those two, but, that April Fools. It feels like it has to be a joke at this point.
I mean,
it's just been a long con.
The joke is on us, the viewers.
Yes.
The viewers and the main actor, it'd be nice if they turned it into a joke and something fell down.
Yeah, sorry, that was me.
Oh. Well, we've all been playing with toys. I don't know. I opened Knockout Walt during the episode.
Syber. His armor is in a box. But, yes, we will have one of those two things, but for as little as $1 a month, you can also listen to our previous episodes, where we talk about various other Marvel movies, Marvel-adjacent things, things that have nothing at all to do with Marvel.
Dracula.
Holiday specials.
Warcraft.
Warcraft. That was great. That was
so
there's Satan. There's a lot of fun stuff in our back catalog over on Patreon. So for as little as $1 a month, I like to keep that point of entry nice and low because our expenses are frankly not overwhelming. And these are fun to do. So that is patreon.com/iaconunderground. You know how to spell Iacon. You're a Transformers fan.
Well, maybe not everybody. I mean, this is our Dynazenon episode.
That's true.
I guess that's true.
Actually, I don't know how many people listed Dynazenon. Anyway.
I'll have to look up some numbers at some point when I'm bored at work.
Alright, so until next time, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen, and I think Saber's sword has some kitten bite marks on it. No!
Kitties, no! I am very thankful that my cats tend to not chew my toys. I'm David. Wait, no. Felix did bite something a while ago.
They're just like bits of plastic that are sticking out, so I really need to put G2 Megatron here away because I saw, of course, Scott's gone to his new home now, but I saw Scott chewing on his gun barrel the other day. I was like, no!
Yeah, no. Thankfully, none of my current cats do that. They don't even knock things off shelves, really. which I'm surprised.